Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name's Cam and today we are going to be going over my eyeshadow plan. So first let's go over with what's on my eyes. I'm not necessarily in love with my eye look today, but that is solely because of me. I used the wrong brushes and I used the black, which I probably shouldn't have, but I used this palette here, which is the Tarte Man Eater After Dark. I use the shades Temptress, Moody, Nocturnal, Animal Instinct, and then I use Feline Myself, and then also Wild at Heart, and then I used my highlight for my inner corner and my brow bone. So this is the second time I've used this eyeshadow palette. I think I wanted the look to pull more purple, but with the black it's pulling more like dark and grungy, but you know, it's okay. I don't hate the look I came up with. It's just I won't do this one specifically again. But let's get into the reason for this video. So I want to use every single palette in my collection. I did not include the singles that, well, this is all from Sydney Grace, but I did not include the singles that I have pulled from other palettes. So with that being said, this is just all of my palettes that I specifically bought. So I'm going to use all of these because a lot of my palettes I have never used, which is kind of bad. I got into this thing of, ooh, I like that, I want to buy it, and then I never got around to using it and stuck with the things that I knew I liked and I loved. So that's kind of where my collection is. So I want to go through my whole collection and use every piece. So my singles that are for example, my Essence singles, my Milani singles, and my ColourPop loose pigments, things like that, I will be using in this video. So depending upon the size of the product is how many times I will use said product. However, this is the minimum requirement that I am requiring myself to use them. Let's say for my singles, I said I must use it one time. However, if with that time I am unsure, I don't know if I want to keep it or get rid of it, I can use it more. That also goes for palettes that I have used, I've decided I'm keeping, I'm putting back in my makeup drawer, and I'm moving on. How in a special occasion comes up that I really want to use this specific palette, I will allow myself to do that. However, I'm not essentially, unless it's a gift, or I can't say that I won't buy eyeshadow palettes. I do not want to buy any eyeshadow palettes until I go through my entire collection, and then I've broken it down into 4 different videos. So depending upon size, each products were separated into 4 different categories. My singles, my mini palettes, my medium-sized palettes, and my large-sized palettes. Okay, and then my singles, I've decided I will use once. The mini palettes I need to use at least twice. The medium-sized palettes I need to use 3 times, and then my large palettes, depending on the number of pans in them, I need to use it 4 to 5 times. And I do have 114 products, including everything: singles, mini, medium, large. So and then depending, like I said, the category is how much I will use it. And then after I use it, I will decide if I am keeping it or I will decluttering it. And where that comes in is after I have used X amount of products, which I will explain, I will come on here, make a video about what I'm keeping, what I'm decluttering, and why. So there's going to be 4 videos. So there is 25 singles, so there will be 3 videos with 6 singles and 1 video with 7 singles. There is 30 mini palettes, so there will be 2 videos with 7 and 2 videos with 8. There's a 30 medium as well, so there is 2 videos with 7 and 2 videos with 8, just like the medium. And then there are 29 large, so there's 3 videos with 7 and 1 video with 8. So I have it kind of booked out to where, hold on, there is 29 products discussed in my first video and then my last, and there are 29 products discussed in my second and third video. So and then I've also decided that within this I will rank all of the products that I am using. Are all of the 29 or 28 products that I have used within that time. They're not going to be very like timed out, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to work through these, because there's some days I go to work, I might just want to use the same product over and over and over and over, which, you know, going to work, having a newborn, sometimes you just want to stick to a routine. So what I have done is I have put all of my eyeshadow palettes in one drawer, besides the palettes that are on my desk, which you can see in my desk tour video. Or on top of my desk. I have my singles on top of my desk, and I also have like a little divider with singles and two drawers full of mini palettes. So I have those, and then after I have used each product, they will be moved to a separate drawer, and in that drawer, I will keep them separated, so I will know that I have used them. So, for example, in my notebook here, I have all of my singles listed out, all of my mini palettes listed out, all of my medium, and all of my large. They are highlighted based upon different things. So if they are decluttered, they are highlighted one color. If they are kept, they are highlighted a different color. And that is so I can keep track of what I've used, what I have not, plus they will be in a separate drawer. So if I want to reach for something that I've already used, I can do so. And like I said, the first and the fourth video will be 29 products. The second and the third will be 28 products. So it will be a pretty decent size ranking video. And then this, I really wanted to do this because it's going to force me out of my comfort zone. It's going to force me to use the things that I already have, and it will let me curate my collection more, because I just got into this pattern of buy, and I don't necessarily want to do that. Granted, there are some categories in my makeup collection that I do need to buy. Like, I'm almost out of mascaras. I am down to one eye primer, and that's not like me. Like, I need to have multiples of these things, and I'm almost out of setting sprays too, so I need to, like, there are some categories in my collection that I need to replenish. So eyeshadows is not typically one of them, so my money is going to be going towards other things, unless there's something that I really want to buy and review, just like the Maneater and the two JCat palettes that I bought. However, those are shimmers. So, and then it also, depending upon the size of the palette, like this is technically in my large size palettes, because it's 6, 12, 20. There's 24 shadows in this palette, so I need to use this 5 times. So I've used a warm tone look, and now I've done like this like purpley like black look here. I really kind of wish I would have used this shade here, but I didn't think of that, but that's okay. It forces me out of my comfort zone to use things that I wouldn't necessarily use, but this palette from Tarte really like spoke to me, and I used my points and I was able to get it. So yeah, so that is my eyeshadow plan. This is kind of like a short and sweet little video, but this is just explaining. I have already gone through a decent amount of my products, because see, this is the products that I've already started to use so far, and I've decided on keeping some and then getting rid of others. So yeah, so that is going to be all for today. This video is very short and sweet. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, please think about hitting that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And yes, without further ado, I think that's going to be it for this video, and I look forward to filming my first eyeshadow ranking video. Again, this video, I don't think I said this, but this video stems from Samantha March, kind of. She's kind of geared it a little different. Like, I put my own spin on it about only using products that I have and going through them and getting rid of certain stuff that I'm not using. So yes, that is going to be all for today, like I said, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!